Hey guys, Richard here with eBike Reviews and Adventures, and today we're going to talk about rider comfort, because when you go out and invest in an e-bike, you're spending $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 or more on an e-bike. It needs to be the most comfortable ride for you in order for you to enjoy it and want to be on that bike to get out in the outdoors and travel, right? So today we're going to do a little modification here to the himiway Cruiser. Now, I received the himiway Cruiser just recently. I just put out the initial review of the bike, and if you haven't seen that, make sure you go look for that review. But I'm going to use this as an example to make a couple of quick adjustments to the bike to make it a little more comfortable for me so that I can get more enjoyment as I'm out on my adventures. So what we're going to do today is we're going to swap out the handlebar stem, raise it up, make it a little bit higher, and we're also going to add a suspension seat post. And I'm going to show you just how quick and easy that is to do. Okay, so first of all, you want to get yourself a stem riser, and I purchased this one on Amazon. It is a Zuka brand or something. The brand doesn't really matter because it's all steel construction with a bolt going through it, so pretty much any one will work for you. This one is about 4 inches, so we're going to give this bike about a 4-inch rise on these handlebars because I'm a tall guy and I want my handlebars higher. Now to do this, it's pretty simple. All you do is right here in the center of this stem, you're going to pull out that little rubber stopper so that you can expose the Allen screw. And in this bike, it is a number 5 Allen wrench, so we're going to take this number 5 and we're going to loosen that up. Now that we have that removed, we're going to loosen up the handlebars just like when you assembled the bike. So we're going to go ahead and loosen up these screws right here on the sides and slip those handlebars off and just let them dangle there. Now we have the stem exposed, and what we're going to do is we will take our new stem, okay, and you see right down here at the bottom we have 2 more clamps on here to tighten it down. So we're just going to slip it over the top there and get it into position so that we can tighten this down right there. I'm going to leave that a little bit loose because we'll make a final adjustment here shortly. Make sure you remove this screw right here and also the washer that goes on top. So that's gone. Now you just simply place your handlebars back on there. Now this is a little bit of a tight fit because of the wires right here. We almost don't have enough wire in order to raise it up that tall. But I just test fitted a moment ago and it will work. It's just it really stretches those wires uncomfortably until you get it down over the stem. Once it's on the stem, there's still plenty of room here. The wires are not stretched. Okay, from here we're just going to take our new center bolt here and we're going to put it down in there and try to find the hole. Looks like it's right there. And get it started. And before we start tightening everything down, we're going to make sure our steering wheel is lined up and straight with our tire. At this point, it's kind of helpful if you can hold your tire straight or have someone help you hold the tire straight so you can get your handlebars lined up. And once you, looks like you got everything lined up nice and straight there, I'm going to twist this, make sure it's kind of straight. That looks nice. Everything looks even. I'll go ahead and tighten these down a little bit. And then don't forget to tighten down your center screw. And from there, you just go ahead and pop in that little rubber piece right there in the center to keep the rainwater out, to keep the dust and dirt out. And there we go. Okay, let me back up and show you something I just did. Because that flat washer wasn't fitting too well that came with this stem, I went ahead and slipped a long screw inside the existing washer that came with the bike. And so we're going to redo this step right here and see if it fits in there just a little bit better. It looks like it will. Always kind of test things out, make sure everything is nice and snug and tight, and then take it for a test ride. Alright guys, that test ride was comfortable and it worked out great. So this 4-inch riser was just what I needed in order to get a more upright riding position that allows me to just be comfortable. So I'm not kind of got that lean over onto the handlebars in order to reach them because they were down here too low. So that right there is perfect for me and my riding position for my body structure. So I'm very happy with that. Next, we're simply going to swap out this seat. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the current seat. And because Giddy Up had sent me a couple seats recently, I had not been using this seat by Giddy Up. It does not have that handy dandy little himiway handle on the back, although it does have this cross support here between these two springs, so that still kind of works. This one does have a light, so I can activate it at night if I want to. More importantly, this particular seat has this opening right here. Now this isn't for airflow, this is so that your tailbone doesn't have so much pressure on it, because when you have a solid seat, your tailbone sits right on top of the seat, and it can get really uncomfortable on a long ride. So I like these seats that have, you know, the center cutout right here to give some pressure relief on that tailbone. This is already mounted on a suspension post that I like, so we're going to go ahead and just drop that in and lock it down. Okay, now with new seat, new handlebars, riding position is really good. I'm ready for my 30-mile group ride that's going to be taking place this weekend. I'm excited about that. I'll be taking the himiway cruiser. I'll be taking some video along the way to let you know how that goes. Hey, that's it for this short video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, if it's been helpful to you. If you're new here, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I will have some links to the riser, to the suspension seat post, and the Giddy Up seat in the description down below. And until next time, ride safe.